We got another case. Individuals popping it and then apologizing.
I make music that the streets can feel. My flow was sick, so everything I speak is ill. The only thing that I know how to beat is real. Till they read my will, I take the back seat and chill. Ill, you jiggling, baby. It's the size of rockets. I'm Mr. McGrady, and I'm out of here. There's no challenge here. I was locked for 12 months, staring at the calendar. This down stink like chitterlings. Me, I'm on the bigger things. Like Wayne, I'm an alien. Moonwalking on Billie Jean. Yeah, the kid me with flipping them words. But I made so much this past year, I'ma stick to them birds. Okay, cook it, bag it, it's ready to serve. When I do, it's murder. Like Vita and Irv. Word. When it's time to get dope, I take off.
Now, I did a video yesterday on 607 disrespecting Munchie B to his face on No Jumper and saying something that he probably shouldn't have said. He said something that possibly could get him knocked down. But let's get into the video of what originally happened, because eventually somebody must have applied pressure, or he felt the pressure that was coming to him, and he apologized.
St. Louis, that can fight.
I know some.
Come on, gang. They use it. They use it. We don't use that. We use the tool.
My family all on Cardinals. They on Grierson.
Come on, gang. We don't fight. I'm from St. Louis, gang. Ain't doing no fighting. I'm playing. Why would I fight in California? Somebody else laying. I know I'm gonna get jumped even if I try to win.
No.
I'm getting beat. Cause y'all really fade. No, y'all been training y'all whole life to fade. Don't play on me. The bottom, all y'all do is push up and muscles and shit.
Hey,
I ain't fighting you niggas.
One fair person.
How's it fair when you been training to fight your whole life?
Young Ander's a fair dude.
But how's the fight?
You'll go over there and he'll be like, man, give him a head up.
St. Louis ain't no fair. Gang, we from St. Louis, gang. We pulling up from Backdoor City. I'm gonna play like it's good, and I'm pulling back up with a switch. That's how we do it. And say, I'm not playing, gang.
So, simple question: are you going to tell 4 Extra that you have Hoover tattooed?
Depending on how I feel. If I feel like I got the ups, let me tell you how I go. If I feel like I got the ups, yeah, I'm gonna say I'm from Hoover. If I feel like I don't got the ups, I'm gonna say I'm not from Hoover.
You don't got the ups.
I'm gonna slide back on it later. I'm from St. Louis, nigga. I'm a Caliber.
Bald head man gonna pack you out.
I don't even follow 4 Extras.
Anybody gonna pack me out?
Some hoes that do. I'm gonna have them DM this Hoover tat.
Come on, gang. I'm straight Hoover. Listen. I'm Hoover slide remover.
What?
Hoover slide remover.
Hey, bro, watch your mouth. This content shit go.
No, I forgot you was blooding. Listen, I forgot you was blooding for real.
You gotta watch out.
No, I thought he was blooding. I forgot he was blooding.
I'm getting a little renovation done at the house, so you might hear a little banging and booming, but at the end of the day, we heard no banging and booming at No Jumper yesterday. Now, a lot of people was questioning why the mayor allowed him to say that to his face. Now, me, myself, I'm going to just say, like, in my mind, we got an individual who can't see. I'm not for sure who he was up there with, but, you know, technically, he probably really couldn't have did nothing with 607 Unc himself anyway. But at the end of the day, man, 607 Unc is playing a dangerous game, and it all started because Adam and them was asking him would he actually represent Hoover in front of 4 Extra. I think the whole entire question and the whole entire setup of this conversation was out of pocket from the beginning. You know what I mean? Like, 4 Extra ain't there. 4 Extra really got issues with some of the individuals from the area in which they playing with. But at the end of the day, these are two real communities that have real issues with each other. Some people didn't even been unalived in this situation. Y'all sitting up on a podcast playing with it, right? I said podcast kind of messed up, didn't I? But at the end of the day, though, the seriousness of what they playing with ended up with him saying what he said to Munchie B. Now, I'm not saying that Munchie B is a marker, got marked out for not doing nothing, because at the end of the day, what is Munchie B going to do? But Wack 100 definitely made a post about it, and this is what his post said. Now, the caption on Wack 100's post would say, so he dissed, then stood on it. Damu's supposed to follow the sound. Shaking my head. I don't want to hear no more tough gangster talk. Just podcast and kill the super Damu shit. Now, as I said in the beginning, somebody might have applied pressure, or 607 Unc felt the pressure, or in his mind, he like, damn, I'm out here in Cali. I'm at No Jumper. I'm going to end up bumping into somebody who felt some type of way about what I said. Either way, whatever his reasons was for doing what he did, he ended up popping it and then apologizing.
I'm for peace. I ain't for all this old bullshit. But yesterday, we had something going on live, me and Munchie, right? And I said, Hoover, whoop, 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 remover, right? But we was talking about something else, and I was telling them how it was in the past, and they kind of got, like, switched, right? And then they put out a whole bunch of fucking clips acting like that's what the fuck I said, right? But though I said it. But y'all know I don't be on pushing no violence, right? California probably don't understand, but I'm blood.
Now, with all this being said on camera, regardless if he popped it and apologized, even if he apologized to Munchie B, I see him definitely getting pressed in the near future when he runs into the wrong turned up individual. You see, because not everybody is docile. Not everybody is going to accept an apology. Not everybody is going to give him a pass because they know he's from out of town. He's online playing his character, and his Hoover cripping is even in question at this particular time because we have nobody to even vouch for this is what he is. And really, when he was sitting down with Brick Baby, we never heard that this individual was actually supposed to be from Hoover. But at the end of the day, you playing with something that could really get you hurt. And at the end of the day, once again, Munchie B might be in a situation to where he couldn't apply the type of pressure in which some people are clowning him for not being able to do. But at the end of the day, Munchie do be still popping it, even though he has his condition to where he can't see that good. Now, one thing I think is safe to point out about this whole entire situation is that Munchie B himself was playing around with this dude, 607 Unk, from the beginning. He began asking him about his cripping, which should have never been a conversation. We see he's a clown coming in wearing this blue rag and all of this new stuff that he's doing now that, you know, he's getting the spotlight on social media. He done blew up, as well as now he's on No Jumper, where No Jumper is known to have several gang members while they podcast. This part of the podcast actually happened prior to him calling Munchie B, prior to him disrespecting Bloods in Munchie B's face.
Casey Red was in the turf. 607
It's possible, but
607.
Not the pump.
You gotta hit the hood, bro.
Not the pump.
No Jumper is not the hood.
you need to go to the neighborhoods
No, hold on.
and the
Sexy
Hoovers at
Red-
the same day.
Sexy Red was in the turf. Bro,
Yeah.
not my hood. She was in the trenches.
She was
with
with the
all
Grape
kind of
Streets.
Bloods and Pro Rules, bro. Pregnant
Okay,
with the rectables, bro.
Yep.
You still ain't hit Hoover Street.
I'm with the Grape Streets all the time, and I go to the Hoover.
That ain't your hood.
That is
What do
my
you
hood
mean with the
too.
Grape Streets all the time?
I'm Crip. I mean all Crip. You can't separate me out of Crip.
You get your lean there?
Hoover's
I'm
is
every
criminal.
Crip, gang. I'm every Crip in
fucking
California.
hilarious.
So you ain't got to tell me I need to go over here and over there. I'm going everywhere.
That
I'm
ain't how-
every
that ain't
Crip.
how the Hoovers feel.
They do feel like that when they meet me. I'm a different type of Hoover.
When
gang.
they
Wait till
gonna
I
meet
get
you? When they
Gumby
gonna
on your
meet you?
ass. I'm
Huh?
gonna hit
When
up
they gonna meet
Gumby
you?
about
They gonna
you.
meet me, tell them to pull up.
Don't tell them that you're a 6-0 Hoover, though.
I'm a real Crip, gang. I'm
Yo,
a full
what's
Crip. You
your
see my
ass?
blue flag, gang. I don't play no game.
Bro, I gotta
Hey,
call.
don't
I gotta
tell
call
them that.
Gumby
I'm
about
all
your
the way
ass.
Crip. Listen, what's the problem? Why you gotta
Man,
separate the
hey,
Crip?
Hey, look. My boy Trigger Bird been speaking out.
You can't
a
separate
whole
my
lot for the
Crip.
Hoovers, bro. He got a lot to say. I think you should have him up here, Adam.
But you can't separate my Crip.
Who is he?
He from Hoover, and he seemed to be the spokesman for the Hoovers at this time.
Is he the one who said that
That
he wants
Hawk-
to put Hawk off the hood?
Right, not
Oh.
want to. He said he need to
Listen, no California-
Look. Trigger Bird is a real Hoover. I was in the county jail with him at one point. He be pushing the line. He's not a buster.
See how they do it.
And look. And he's not gonna approve of this
That's how they
607
do it.
shit.
That's how they do it.
No, he's not.
Nobody in California gonna approve of it. That's why I'm on some St. Louis gang shit, gang.
I think this is a case of like talking about gang related activities going bad. First and foremost, you're talking to an individual who's a character online, and you're trying to press a line on him about whether or not if his cripping is official or not. Based upon whatever he thinks cripping is, we see he's all over the place. I just think it was a bad look and a bad conversation for the entire podcast, entertaining as it may be. I'm just saying on the street side of it. And then in return, Munchie, you kind of forced him to say what he said. You know what I mean? You kept going at him, questioning his hooverness or if he was cripping or whatever he want to call it. You know what I mean? I don't know if he from Hoover or not. You know, I always look kind of sideways when I see Hoovers who ain't fired deuce with blue rags anyway, but it is what it is. But at the end of the day, though, I don't know nothing about 607 Unk personally. I don't know if he's a buster or a mark or whatever you would want to call him from St. Louis, but I just do know like you question him, and then he said what he said, but he dissed the entire all the Bloods. Like it's a lot of Bloods that's gonna feel some type of way about what he said. He didn't diss, just like Munchie B's hood or this hood or that hood. Like that term that he used covers all Bloods. In a disrespectful way. So I don't know, man. We'll see what it happens with this, man. But get in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think about this, man. Y'all already know what it is and what it ain't. Ruler gang. And we ain't the paint, nigga.